All right, you all come in, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, whether you are watching this live or on the replay. One second. You all come in. Let me check this. Check this text message. Give me a second. Hit that thumbs up button. All right, you all. Hello, Tony. Sorry about that. I had to return that text message. Hello, Tony. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me get my other screen up. I know you all were saying hello to me, so thank you so much. Just had to return that text message. I just finished a private Zoom with my Facebook, home-based business partners, right? We just had a private session looking to get them more money in this recession, to make them rich in this recession. And I'm sitting at my computer. Hello. Lynetta was just in it. She said hello again. So I'm sitting at my computer just reading the news, which I always do. When I see something, I will go live, right? Question for you all. Do you think Bitcoin will hit 70K, 70,000? 70,000? Let me put it this way. By tonight, you all think that Sharon coming in hard. We got an extra hour, right? And so to Gwen and Sharon that has given the 1111 super chat today, Infinite God, Infinite Spirit, open up the way for their immediate supply and let all that is theirs come to them by divine right. Sharon says she cannot wait to attend the conference. I cannot wait for the conference. I can't wait. I'm looking to make 1,000 people to either grow, save, or make them millionaire status collaboratively, right? Between all 1,000 of us, or you can be one of the 1,000. You can be one of the 1,000 who's just a millionaire on your own, right? But definitely at minimum, having a millionaire mindset. And so I don't think I said this over Gwen, but let all that is theirs reach them by divine right and great avalanches of abundance. So thank you for that as well, and great avalanches of abundance. And if there is anything else that they need to know, give them a definite lead, or anything else that they need to do, give them a definite lead right now. Infinite God, infinite power, infinite spirit. So thank you for the 1111. Also, speaking of 1111, my Patreon members, and Lynette, I think you asked about this. I released a video for you all, right? My Cash App is going off again. I released a video for you all, so let me put that up in the make sure that you see that video. 4 cryptocurrencies for my Patreon members, and let me see if I can find a link. That I recommend, even though I don't give recommendations. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, but we just talking, right? My Patreon members, I already see 2 people have given their thumbs up. So this is that video for you all. Asia is in Asia, November the 11th is a big day. It is like Black Friday in Asia. And I thoroughly believe that this is going to impact the cryptocurrency market. So that's that video for my Patreon members here. And a good evening to you. Dr. Forms is back in, as well as Lynette, 100K inbound. I definitely agree with you on that. The good book says if any two or three touch and agree on anything, right? The good Lord will be in the midst of it. So let me find that YouTube Patreon link real quick. Okay, I think this is it. So we're going to definitely look at this Thursday and see is those four cryptocurrencies. You're going to see one of the cryptocurrencies have a big event coming up on the 11/11, on November the 11th. So I definitely mentioned that cryptocurrency. They have a big event that's coming up on 11/11. Now I know you probably said, Queen, you said 11 first. That Sheba was going to be on Cranking and possibly Robinhood. With that, is still up in the air. Petitions are still being signed to be listed on Robinhood. Over 500,000 people. And I will tell you, I'm expecting big things for Sheba and Doge as well for this year. The gas in Philly, PA is over $4, right? Wow. They're expecting that. When I say they, the government, the economists expecting that to be the norm, right, going into this winter. So let's get right into this. Lynetta, I put my Patreon link in there for you, so you can click that and get more information about that as well. So on a vote, give me yes or no in the comments if you're watching this live in the live chat for you. Do you think Bitcoin could be that dominant that by tomorrow morning we might see 70K? Or at least tell me this. Do you think that it will at least hit its surpass the all-time high tonight of over 66,000? Give me a yes or no. If you're watching this in the replay, give me your comments as well. As uh, you may watch this an hour or two later. But look at Ethereum at $4,700. People, this time last year, you could have gotten Ether under well under $300, right? Well, not with in last year of 2020, Ether, $300. And guess what? That's the whole purpose of having this Millionaire Moves conference, to let you know where we are 2 weeks from now in the crypto space. Definitely expecting bigger crypto gains to end 2022 cryptocurrency, in my opinion, and by definitely biblical, I believe, predictions that I would share and prophecy in the meeting is the new currency system. So I will discuss that in the meeting. And again, the meeting I'm referring to is the Millionaire Moves meeting, as I have two kings that will be a part of that on my left and right side, definitely making me feel like a queen, right? Mr. Felix Anderson. He is the founder and visionary for two business programs titled Wake Your Successful Self Up and Believe Big Again. And Mr. Eric Thomas, right? Eric Thomas, will the apostle of business out of Miami, Florida, will be tuning in. This will be all virtual. And again, that website to registration will end November the 13th. Because at that point, I have to get the administrative tasks taken care of and preparations for the conference. We have over 60, I think 62 people registered as of today. So looking forward to that and creating millionaires. And this is the whole purpose of recessions, right? I can't, who made that quote? Who made that quote? Let me Google that. Never waste. Was it Robert Kiyosaki? I know he has said this before, but I don't know if he was the first. A good recession, right, Never waste a good recession. I know Robert um, Kiyosaki has said that quote before. I want to make sure. Let's see if he was the originator of that. Uh, Never waste a good recession. Winston Churchill. Wow, Winston Churchill. Do you all know about Winston Churchill? Is showing him, or never let a good crisis go to waste. Okay, we're gonna live by that code, right, Mr. Winston Churchill? Um, Never let a good crisis go to waste, and we definitely won't. We're going to make the best of the worst of times. We're going to take advantage of this economic reset. We're going to be planned and prepared, and we are going to be thankful and showing an attitude of gratitude at the same time, right? So I'm excited about this reset. However, people, I, to be honest with you, this is going to be a transition, and things will temporarily, right? For some people, and for some people, this is going to be a long recession, right? This is going to be a long recession. Thank you, Dana Dangerfield, for the 999 super chat, which means divine completeness, um, divine finalization of some things. And some people, they're saying, you know what, I'm queen, I'm ready for a reset, right? I've been struggling financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually for a long time. I feel like the woman with the issue of blood for 12 years who suffered, or the man by the pool of Bethesda, like been suffering for a long time. And guess what? Even though I can take the temporary bumps and bruises to be blessed, right? I will take the temporary bumps and bruises to get ahead of this economic reset, to be blessed. And I am now more than ever taking action. So these are the articles that I was reading. I'm going to share with you all that, I think this is the one. This is going to happen. It does not say it might happen. Does not say it could happen. Let's not even say it can happen, right? We're going to listen in on this as they are saying that this is going to happen, and we're going to experience higher heating prices in the winter, right? In the winter. So let this play. And for myself, I'm already seeing higher entity bills. And as we had our private
Americans in
Zoom meeting, the home-based business that we are affiliated with has a bill reduction strategy as well. So now more than ever, the home-based business, they have experts. They don't have a guy named Bob in the basement, right? That's telling you, that saying I'm an expert. They have companies, that corporations that they are networked with and connected with, right? There is power in money and networking. Why try to get rich alone? That has been around for years, that negotiate your bills on your behalf. So the services that the home-based businesses offer is needed now more than ever. So let this clip play.
will likely be a cold winter. Americans in what will likely be a cold winter, most of them are, expect to pay higher prices for heating their homes?
Yeah, this is going to happen. It will be more expensive this year than last year. We are in a slightly beneficial position, well, certainly relative to Europe, because their chokehold of natural gas is very significant. They're going to pay 5 times higher. But we have the same problem in fuels that the supply chains have, which is that the oil and gas companies are not flipping the switch as quickly as the demand requires. And so that's why the president has been focused on both the immediate term and the long term. Let us get off of the volatility associated with fossil fuels and associated with others who don't have our country's interests at heart, and invest in moving to clean energy where we will not have this problem. And that's so much of what these 2 bills are focused on.
So wow, focusing on clean energy, so we won't have these problems. Clean energy also means this is why you see the car lots, the new cars, the new vehicles almost empty, very no production going on in. That's going to definitely affect the automobile producers, right? And as I also saw this, that oil could possibly hit $100 in the next 6 months, right? Oil, crude oil, even when you go to your vehicle service place, just look at the quarts of oil that's available there, and then look at the pricing, right? I had to get a quart for my car, and it was um was it cast the cat was it castor oil? It was almost $4 a quart, right? So you're seeing that oil, you're going to see prices of your electrical bill even higher. And then crude oil prices, a big oil for gas company. As they're saying, President Biden is still on the verge of closing another pipeline, So let's look at this big oil wisely acts as climate ally, but the rising crude oil price is far from net zero. And so, with the climate activists, and they are switching off investments in oil and gas too quickly to create, they're saying, a supply crisis. So, we were talking about a food crisis. Now we're seeing a supply crisis with oil and gas. So, at this point, they're saying the heaviest pressure has been directed at those in the industry giants, right? Chevron, 61%. Investors backed a proposal to force faster cuts in emissions. A year on BP and Shell's announcement. And so this is also going to cause a domino effect, as transportation will increase for transporting children that ride buses, for example, back and forth to school. Also, your traveling mileage. That's why we're glad to be in the home-based business where we can get tax deductions for our mileage on our vehicles, right, at this time. So if you want to know more about the home-based business, text HBB to 601-720-2063. As the new high-resolution climate model predictions more extreme weather in the future. And they're saying that, extremity. And then I also read that in the northern states, right? In the northern states, as we got John Deere workers who are currently on strike right now. And this is not doom and gloom, people. This is just getting you prepared so you can position yourself and plan. As they have a shortage of snow, and I'm from the South, right? Let me see if I can put an article up. People that let me see if I can put it up. Snow plow drivers, a shortage of workers in the northern states. So they're saying that this will cause not only transportation issues, but yeah, could spell trouble, electrical energy issues as well, electrical issues that people could be shut in without ways to travel, and could possibly be out of electricity. And look at the number. Look at the number 11, people. The number 11, again, if you look at Genesis 11 and Numbers 11, is meaning of chaos, confusion, destruction, right? 11 states to be exact. And so now you have a shortage of snow plow work drivers that could spell trouble for these 11 states. Some states are short of hundreds as the winter nears, and you have these Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Oregon, Missouri, Colorado. Let me get this out. They're looking to hire more than 100 people. The shortage is about 18 to 19%, right? As also salt truck drivers, just as the winter season is in near. So this will be difficulties for motorists as well as emergency services as the winter begins. And so these are the other states that they're listing: Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Missouri, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Wyoming during these winter months, right? And so 6 out of the 11 states is trying to hire 100 people because they want to keep the roads clear so people can get around, and especially in emergency situations. And this is all the time as hospitals. Wow, Lynetta says they pay $200 an hour. Are you? Whoa, wow. It's really. So I wonder why is it so hard to find workers at that pay rate? Are you saying they pay? Listen, let me ask that again because I'm down south, and I know you're in Michigan. Are you saying they pay $200 an hour? Wow, Lynetta, let me know if that's correct. All of this, wow, hospitals face staffing. Whoa, unbelievable. $200 an hour, all the while, right? She said she read it in an article. Hospitals are facing staffing shortages as well due to the jab mandate. And we have federal workers whose second jab requirement is to be in place tomorrow. So definitely will keep you all updated on that, right? And so, yeah, small number, people are refusing to get it. I think that speak volumes to me that people in the medical field are refusing to get this because I know they know more inside information that the general public probably don't know. So just a lot of mixed feelings. Some people say they can't believe they work with people who refuse to get the jab. And then you have the unjab that's saying it's unproven or for whatever is untested. And, maybe they have their own reason, whether they believe in holistic health or maybe just mistrust or distrust of the government. It could be many of reasons. But guess what? I don't personally understand why Democrats are so big on your body, your choice, except when it comes to this, right? Why they can express their belief system with abortions, but not to this vaccine. So also, this is going to be one of the best Christmas seasons ever. Let's see. And a dose of optimism into the end of the year. So they're saying this is even optimistic thinking and expects the holidays to boost stocks deeper into record territory. People are coming out of the pandemic still mentally, and they need to spend. I think they realize they have to spend now because if you get too close to Christmas, a lot of merchandise, they're telling you, may be out of stock. So we're dealing with shortage of workers up north, salt truck drivers, snow plow workers, hospital shortage, food shortages, over 500,000 ships stuck at bay, truck driver shortages, people, stock up, right? Yes, someone says, Lynetta, yes, it's true. There is an article saying in Boston they will pay $200 an hour in Watertown. Wow. You know what? If I didn't think those conditions would be so harsh, would try to relocate up there and get that $200 an hour, right? That's some great things, but I'm pretty sure you have to be a skilled person to know how to drive in those conditions, and things will qualify. And I'm definitely not accustomed to driving in that snow to be a salt truck driver, right? Um, Also, on top of this, and people, it is just an economic reset and a shift from cash to cryptocurrency. And when President Biden says build back better, what I think a lot of people don't understand is that to build back better, you have to destroy down. So eviction crisis also unfolds step by step. In Indianapolis, eviction courts are packed as judges make their way through a month-long backlog of cases. In Detroit, this is Lynette in Michigan. In Detroit, advocates are rushing to knock on the doors of tenants facing possible eviction. In Gainesville, Florida, landlords are filing evictions at a rapid pace as displaced tenants resorts to relatives' couches and places to sleep or seek cheaper rents outside of the city. In August, President Biden's extension of the eviction moratorium was unconstitutional. This was ruled by the Supreme Court. Instead, what's emerging is a more gradual eviction crisis that is increasingly hitting communities across the countries, especially where the distribution of federal rental assistance has been low and where tenants have few protections. So for months, um, they according to this article, we're all used to the terms like tsunami, and falling off the cliff, right? Or tsunami or falling off the cliffs. But tsunami, yeah, I'm mispronouncing it. But I lost my place. Okay. An attorney who represents tenants facing eviction in St. Louis, but those simple terms in the eviction process and the lack of reliable status is going to happen, um, or it is not going to happen overnight, but the piling in the process is definitely taking place now. So eviction crises are piling up either through court order evictions or informal ones. And informal means where the rising rents makes seeking new tenants profitable. So they're just raising the rents. So they're getting, I guess you could say, loopholes or informal eviction, where maybe a current lease or rent lease has ended and they're just rising the loophole, right? Simply Sean says, hello, Lisa. Since people got stuck in the canal, they learned how to control our supply and cause a high demand, which also raises prices. You're right, Sean. And this is why I've been telling people increase your cash flow. One job is dangerous to your wealth, but now it is dangerous to your health as well. Because in order to stock up and supply, you need extra money, right? The prices are increasing daily. Do not listen, people. This is scheduled to be the worst recessions compared to the 1929 Great Depression that this generation, our generation, has ever experienced. People, this is not going to be a 2008 recession where it was just the housing market, right? But there are some good things that are going to come out of this, but you're going to have to withstand the storm first and prepare yourselves accordingly. I myself, I've just started getting food items that for longer shelf life. This week, I don't do camping, right? But I'm definitely going to get my daughter and I some sleeping bags that have, that control the temperature, things of that nature. Make sure that I have a chainsaw because I have family that lives in the country. We can cut wood if need be. They have fireplace in place to produce our own heat if needed. And just having family meetings and family discussions because you're going to need a network of people to help you through this, right? So as produce prices spike due to climate change, transportation, and labor shortages, as we are near the winter holidays, prices for produce are rising. Everything from your everyday apples to your Thanksgiving butternut squash are costing more. Wow. It really is. It is. I was in a grocery store, right? And a lady wanted to get some hamburger meat. Thank God I'm not a hamburger. I'm not a hamburger meat person. I will eat chicken from time to time, right? But hamburger meat, red meat, I don't do. And she sent her a person that was with her shopping back to get. They forgot the hamburger meat, and they got this round ground beef. The round kind, not in the square. And she rung up the price. It was $28, and she asked the cashier to take it out because she couldn't afford. She said it's just too expensive, right? So you're seeing these stories every day. And this is why I've been telling people you need to get into home-based business now more than ever. You need to analyze your paycheck and see how much more money you can get out of your paycheck, how much more you can save out of your bills, right? And how much more money you can create by helping other people facing these problems, right? You need that, and it's also a work from home opportunity from the comfort of your own home. So now more than ever, you need a financial education. You need to understand financial planning and financial literacy. Now more than ever, because this eviction, gas pricing, weather control, energy shortage, this is real. And guess what? It's coming within the next couple of weeks. It is right around the corner. So you have to make decisions and make them fast. It's going to prepare you for what's ahead. Right. So I said this will not be a long live stream. This is actually like my third one today. So I will stay with my promise. But again, we're going to look at cryptocurrency before I log off. Do you think Bitcoin will hit its all-time high? A lot of you all said yes by the end of tonight. Do you think it will surpass 70K? Some people said with Bitcoin, all things are possible, right? So definitely when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to look at this. And also my Patreon members, don't forget to look at a lot of things are happening on Thursday, 11/11 in the crypto world. And so definitely any way that you can get higher percent returns on your cash is a great thing. Bitcoin increased 5% in the last 5 hours. So we definitely is climbing overnight, and Ether is at 4,700. But there are more cryptocurrencies that are good selections right now because we are moving to a new world economy where artificial intelligence, where robots and machines and technology will replace people. And these cryptocurrencies have a place in this. Bron says, I think crash short term this week in the red. Maybe so, because usually and I won't even say a crash. I just say a dip. When these cryptos get high like this and, if they're heating up, they need a cooling off period, right? Allison, I can't wait either. I'm so excited to teach this and to position you all for prosperity, right? So I can't wait to teach this as well. So again, registration ends, right? Okay, thank you so much. Someone just gave the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. And oh, we got another one coming in. Travarius, hello to you. Right. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Travarius, you threw a new one on me. I pray that what is yours reach you by divine right immediately by the infinite God, infinite spirit. And because giving is your first step in receiving, your giving makes you rich. And I pray that it comes to you with great avalanches of wealth. I also pray, as Job 10:10 says, let's look at that. I just feel like reading Job 10:10. That blessed me so much. Another one scripture. But I'm so excited to teach financial education and edification now more than ever. And Job 10:10, this was Satan talking to Jesus. He said, wait a minute, do I have the right scripture? I don't think I do. Give me 1 second. Is it 10 and 11? It's not Job 10:10. It's 10 and 11. Give me a second. Let me find that scripture. I do like this. It's not Job 10:11, but I do like what I'm reading. So the 53:12. Tell me what's this about, Travarius. Okay, I'm sorry. It's Job 1:10. I was in Job 10:10. Job 10:10. So it's Job 1:10. That you have a hedge of protection around you. That's my prayer and profession for all of you all that's connected to me. Right? You not put a hedge around him and your household, right? You have blessed, and this is so good, right? You've blessed the work of your hands. Make this affirmation that as you give, right, that God has put a hedge on every side around you and your household and everything that you own, and that the work of your hands and your possessions have increased, right? That it is blessed. And the New Living Translation says, you have made him prosper in everything he does. And it says, look how rich he is. I love that New Living Translation. And you all see that. The New Living Translation says, you have always put a wall of protection around him and his home and his property. For those who have given, make sure you said that. Or if you're my member in the home-based business, you profess this as well because you are connected to me. You have said, Lord, you have made me prosper in everything I do. Look how rich I am. Right? And you actually have some people that says prosperity is not in the Bible. I guess I just haven't found the poverty scriptures in the Bible, right? Because all I found is over 800 scriptures in the Bible that teaches about money management, even taxes, right? Even taxes in the Bible. So, I must don't know what's going on. As I put that in gematria, Job 1:10, and that's let's see what the name Job is itself. It's the 9999 as Miss Nisha is coming in, and or who else gave the 9999? Let's see. I could teach this stuff all night. And Dana, Job 9999. And guess what? You all know that Job went through his hardship, but he came out more. Everything that he lost was multiplied from everything, right? Everything that was lost was definitely multiplied. So let's look at BTC, and that's how your ending is going to be. As you see the 7711. I think Bitcoin is the 999 as well. Yep. 72 and the 999 as well. So the Bible, like cryptocurrency, is a decoding of letters and numbers. And letters and numbers are secrets to the word of God. Yes, there was you. Sam put in the 1111. So we're definitely going to look at this cryptocurrency throughout the week. And again, thank you. She said she can listen all night. Increase your crypto buying power, people. If you feel more comfortable going to the website, it is Million Movement. It's very similar to the conference website, but the website for the home-based business, let me pull that up. It's millionmovement.com, people. Have experts working for you, and within 3 days, if you qualify, you can get an instant pay raise without working overtime or getting a promotion out of the money that you're already making, out of what you already have. See, Simon Peter got to a point in the Bible. He was a fisherman. That was his business, right? And Jesus shifted his tax bracket, meaning that his business was in the red. He leased or loaned Jesus his boat to preach and teach the gospel. And afterwards, God had to bless him, right? He blessed God, and so God blessed him. And so in doing so, and thank those who ordered either the autographed copy of my book or if you purchase it on Amazon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that as well. Autographed copy is available. You can pay via Cash App. Just in the for section, it's 2111 on the Cash App. Put your name and complete mailing address, right? Your name and complete mailing address in the Cash App. That's $21.11. And in the for section, if you want a personalized autographed copy, some people have purchased on Amazon. Thank you for that as well. And yes, have an open mind, open paper, and so you can have an open cash flow, right? Fluctuation, avalanches of abundance that come into your life. So how to instantly improve your money situation, watch this video. Instantly, how to turn taxes into income and increase your video. That video by yours truly. And if you are Spanish or you know someone that speaks Espanol, also have it in Spanish as well. So you can visit that website. So I'm just so excited, so celebratory for you all. The only thing that I wish at this time that we have no disruption of services so we can keep in communications during these winter season because a hard financial winter is coming. Let's see how high can Bitcoin go because Bitcoin is the ship that rises all of the tides, meaning the other alternative or smaller coins also rise as Bitcoin rise as well. Travarius says you emailed it to me. Let me check my email. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 1111 super chat. Again, I pray that returns to you and great avalanches of abundance. We're good to all that's concerned. Oh, the 5312. Now, Travarius. Let me show you. Is this in Hebrew? Good evening to you, D Hard. Travarius, what is this? Oh, to lift or raise up, to exalt. or lift up. Properly raised. I love Elevate. I have a t-shirt in my Teespring store that says Elevate, and it has the double 11. Whomever him exalts himself, whosoever shall exalt himself. Okay. And let's look at Matthew 11. 11. Not now. Give me 1 second. Okay, will you be lifted to the heavens, exaltation? No, you will go down to Hades. But if the miracles that were performed in you had been performed in Sodom, it would have remained today. Okay. Thank you, Travarius. Right? As my voice is getting a little hoarse, so I did read that scripture connected to that. Thank you, D Hart. And you all, I'm signing out. My Patreon members, make sure you watch the 4 cryptocurrencies to watch in the Patreon for the 11/11 week. Again, November 11 is a big day in Asia. It is Singles Day. And with that being said, it's like Black Friday. It's a big holiday. This will have an effect, right, on the crypto market as well. Okay, 5312 means to go or come forth. I love that. Thank you, Travarius, right? Thank you so much. So, how big can you think, right? How big can you think? Magnify your mind, right? Magnify your mind, manifest with your mouth the power of life and death that is in your tongue. Multiply your money. Deuteronomy 1:11. May the Lord our God, the God of our ancestors, increase you 1,000 times more and bless you, right? Deuteronomy 28:11. I wish upon all of you all that's connected to me great prosperity. Sharon says, I sent Cash App for the book. When did you send a Cash App? And maximize your mission in life, right? Maximize your mission. Yes, you sent that today, Sharon. I got all of that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Expect that to drop in the mail by tomorrow. Receive that today. Definitely will autograph that for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And people, be blessed to be a blessing, right? Again, the deadline for the Millionaire Moves Conference to register if you are not registered. What millionaire moves, what cryptocurrencies? We're going to look at the current market, right? Most people can't buy 65,000 Bitcoin right now, but there are some great alternative coins. I have some great guest speakers. I have a wonderful business, and I have wonderful business partners in the wonderful way. And our business offer wonderful services for wonderful pay. So this is November the 19th, but registration is closing this Friday. The website to register is 1111millionairemoves.com. You're welcome, Sharon. I can't wait for you to get it in your hands as well. You all have a great night. Be safe out there and be blessed, right? Queen out.